So we're going to be facilitating Daring Greatly based on the research of Dr. Brené Brown, and we're going to be facilitating it for LGBTQIA plus people. It's the first time we've done it for this cohort, and yeah, we want to have a conversation about it.
Yeah, you know what struck me almost immediately, Eddie, was the tagline that comes with it, which is show up, be seen, live brave. And I think that, as LGBTQIA people, we came out, which was a showing up moment, showing up and telling our truth. So, what I think Daring Greatly does, it takes that further because coming out is not a one-off event. I mean, we come out to our families. Sometimes we have to come out more than once. But actually, being authentic and living into our truth and our power is a constant coming out. So showing up and being brave is a skill, and that's what we look at in the program. So it feels really congruent to be doing Dairy Greatly, particularly with this group of people. I'm really excited about what we can learn from each other with our differences. We've worked a lot with gay, bi, and queer men. We're bringing women potentially into this realm as well, and people from different gender identities, etc. So I just think there's so much. It could be such a rich environment for us to learn from each other. So that's particularly my excitement for this.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited for those things as well, actually, because that showing up is something that is there constantly, constantly, day in, day out, showing up, being brave, being seen,
Mm.
really, really powerful stuff. One of the things I love about the program is how experiential it is, how creative it is. I think of all the programs that we do based on Brené Brown's work, this is the one that I really enjoy the most because um, there's just a lot of creativity that happens in this space, and people bring a different aspect to themselves when it comes to creativity that can be very different from, say, writing or talking. Drawing things, creating things actually unleash different aspects to people's expression. So I'm really really looking forward to that aspect. The other thing that I'm looking forward to, which you touched on, is doing this work as a community is really,
Mm.
really powerful. So whilst many of us have traveled different journeys, there's some common themes that come up in our journey. So shame, which is a big thing that we look into during the program, and that's going to be really, really fascinating in terms of how does shame show up for us? How do we navigate shame? What are the things that go on in our minds as we navigate shame? Really delving into vulnerability, which
Mm.
as people who are LGBTQIA plus have to navigate constantly.
Mm.
I mean, as human beings, we have to navigate that, but when it comes to this segment of the population, it's there all the time. And so it'd be
Yeah.
also interesting to hear how we as a community navigate that. So I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then there's grief and forgiveness and self compassion and empathy. We touch on all of these things. And finally, I just wanted to say that, we're being funded by the National Lottery, and I think great. It's about time, funding was allocated to this, and I'm really grateful. Actually, I'm not going to say I'm grateful towards the National Lottery, but I'm really happy that they've chosen to fund it and that we're able to offer subsidised places, particularly at the moment when people are struggling. Personal development work is often seen as a luxury, but I think because we've got subsidised places, it's within the grasp of everybody, and we've always wanted to create a space not just for a few privileged people, but for everyone, regardless of income, background, etc. So, we really are welcoming people from all different parts of life to come and join us for this.
It's going to be amazing. I just know it.
Can't wait.